And then I want to show you this demo. So this is, and we call it an EV assistant. So it's a demo about electric vehicles. And what we did here is we created 2 Vectara corpora. One with information, general information about electronic vehicles from Edmunds.com and all kinds of websites from the government about EVs and things like this. The other one is around regulations and laws around this area of EVs. And the third component here is a tool that's not calling RAG Vectara, but is actually, we gave it a bunch of tools on a database that essentially has 3 tables with information about EVs, how many registrations you had per county, all kinds of things like this. This is only for the state of Washington. That's why I'm going to ask questions about the state of Washington, but just, you can do, of course, you can generalize it to whatever you want. And so if I try to click on this, I'll make it a little bit bigger here. So let's imagine that I ask this question, for example. So what is the difference between BEVs and PHEVs, and how many registered in the state of Washington in the past year? You go click on this, then it goes and does its thing, and it'll show us its response in a minute. But what I want to show you is actually, we have built here logs to show you afterwards, like what really happened underneath the covers. And this is the really cool thing. I always get excited when I show this demo. So first of all, you can see that it gave you some information about BEVs and PHEVs, which was asked, and then a breakdown of different numbers of registrations. But how did it do that? So this is the cool part, right? Okay, I have to scroll up here. So this shows the steps, kind of what happened underneath the covers, right? So it got this question, then it called this tool called Ask Vehicles, which is a Vectara RAG tool that it got access to, with this question, difference between BEVs and PHEVs. So first you see already, it kind of analyzed the original question and broke it down to 2 questions kind of, and removed the what is and just said, this is the query I want to use. Okay, great. You got a response pretty quickly with some citations and references, kept that on the side, and then it said, okay, I have some tables. Let me see if I can get some information about the more, quantitative question, right? So it did list tables, which was a tool. The tool responded, I have 3 tables: county registrations, EV population, EV registrations. Okay, so I'm gonna pick. This is the tool. All did this himself. There's no information we gave the tool about what's there, just the tools. So then it decided to run this thing called describe tables with the EV registrations table. And the thing they got back is a list of the fields and their type, right? Which is great. And then it loaded some sample data to see what types of values you have in each column, just to kind of get a sense of that. And then this is the coolest part for me always to show, is it actually crafted a whole SQL statement to solve the question that I asked it, right? Which is how many, and it kind of did everything with count star and the from and the where, and got the state right. I mean, the group by, all this stuff together, got a response. And based on that response, and this is all the logs, I'm going back from the logs, it took both information from both tools and created this final answer, which it showed to us as the end user. So this is really, to me, really incredible. It can combine both RAG and statistical analysis. Very powerful. And I encourage you to try it out. I love this stuff. Right, so that's all I had to share today. Thank you for listening. I want to leave you with, thank you. Thank you, Jeff. I want to leave you one more thing, is like, first of all, where is this? We have our information here, so either catch us this afternoon or tomorrow at the booth. We're here to answer any questions. You can connect us on LinkedIn or follow us on Twitter.